Oh, yeah. Hello, everyone. And welcome back to the stream. Sorry, I put googly eyes on my webcam to make better eye contact, and the foreseen by my girlfriend, unforeseen by myself side effect is it makes me laugh every time I look at it now. But that being said, we're here to play some more Magic the Gathering. Let me put a message out in Discord. And then, let's see. What else we doing? Twitter? Do we want to do Twitter? Yeah. I have a very aggressive political presence on Twitter, and all the people that follow me only follow me for my politics, so it's kind of fun that we also do this. Hashtag MTG. Hashtag Magic the Gathering. Hashtag affiliate. Because apparently more people watch you when you make affiliate. I don't know. I'm like, oh, he was interesting enough to have 3 friends. Ooh, Yarks went live. Must be Tuesday. He's my homie. Oh, boy. So, as my title would tell you, we drafting. That's what we're doing tonight. We're going to have a great time. Now, I think as a warm-up draft for the week, a nice little quick draft seems good. Got plenty of time, and it's not a whole lot of reward, but hey, you know, I like the cards from Throne. It's one of my favorite sets of all time now that I've come back to Magic. You see, it does make the noise still. There's not enough WD-40 in the world for this busted piece of crap chair. It's actually a Frankenstein chair. Anyway, enough of my ADD. So, the mug of the stream is this wonderful PlayStation mug. If you're old like me, you had one of these bad boys, and it opened the world of really cool stuff for me as far as 3D gaming. Like, my favorite game of all time is still to this day a PlayStation game. And that's even considering that I can't enjoy replaying it right now. I just can't get that into it. But it's Final Fantasy VII. And I would be replaying the remake if it wasn't in installments, and if I didn't think that it was just going to make me sad, probably. I'm holding out. Holding out hope. If you guys have played it, let me know what you think. It would be interesting to know, hey, yeah, it's great. But let's get to the draft. This can be a nice, easy time. Hello, welcome. Gadwick, eh? That's quite a draw. As far as rares go, Outflank is also interesting. If this is y'all's first time on the stream, we are still doing a giveaway. The giveaway. Ooh, you know what I didn't do? I forgot. I can go home right now, right? Yeah. Hold on. Let me start up Cardboard Live, even though it's not in effect yet. Because Cardboard Live is super cool. If you guys don't have it, I highly recommend it. Come on. Come on, little buddy. Wake up. There we go. It allows the stream to be more interactive. So excuse my... I need to put a list, like a checklist together. Like, hey, you're a professional. This is what streamer professionals do. You need to do this. So do it. Well, yeah, anyway. Back to the draft. Here we go. All right, we're in. Rejoin draft. All right, we're back. Large and in charge over here. I like Scorching Dragonfire a lot, though green can really run away. 3 blue also. In this set, it's possible to go monocolor. Between all of the hybrid cost uncommons and some pretty playable commons as well. It's not unheard of. Let's take the Gadwick. Let's just give him a... Ooh, Archon of Absolution is really good. Are we going blue-white flyers again, boys? Is that what we're doing? Archon is probably a better pick than Charmed Sleep right now. Alright, let's see. Anything else? Wandermare is quite good as well. We'll see what gets passed. So getting the Archon of Absolution, we really want to pay attention to the pack 5 to really know what's being sent over to us. Fairy Vandal is quite good. Wishful Merfolk, Fairy Godmother. Those stand out to me. Inspiring Veteran could be interesting. So could... Damn, there's Tournament Grounds in here too. There's a lot of really good cards so far. No one's taken the Tournament Grounds, so let's take that. Maybe we can go Knights, y'all. Ooh, Youthful Knight. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. Knights and Equipment, y'all think? What do you think? Giant Skewer is quite nice. 2-1, and whenever it deals combat damage, we could gain 3 life, maybe? Perhaps? What do you guys think of my PlayStation mug? Isn't it nice? Pretty sure Tournament Grounds pays for equipment, right? Yeah, Knight or Equipment spell. That is not too shabby. Let's take the Giant Skewer here. I really like the synergy that can offer. A 3-2 Knight of the Keep, a Vantress Paladin. This is a Squire, so it's a Soldier Boy. Vantress Paladin is quite nice, too. I think we stick with Knight of the Keep. Seems to be quite a go-wide deck. Alright. I think Outflank. Seen a lot of really decent white here, so... Ooh, that being said, barge in and... Target attacking creature gets +2/+2. Each attacking non-human creature gains trample. I think we'll take that. Festive Funeral. Number of cards in our graveyard. Alright, let's give it a shot. It's removal, and there's the Tournament Grounds coming back. 2 of those ain't bad if we end up getting some decent stuff. And we'll take the Lochthwain and the Tallest Beanstalk. We'll go into the you-know-where. Alright, let's see. Any outstanding knights? We've got a black-green Skeleton Knight, which isn't great. We've got Bacon to a Pie. We've got Robber of the Rich, which is playable, but it doesn't really win games, so to speak, and he doesn't get to attack as much, because if you flip him up, you know, later on, I think here the choice is Bacon to a Pie. I'd say it's definitely the best common in the entire set. Youthful Knight is good. Hello, nice cat. It's real cute. Oh, another Bacon to a Pie. I mean, we could just keep taking these removal spells. But we've got another Youthful Knight. We've got Silver Flame Ritual, which isn't terrible. Let's take that. Took the Bacon to the Pie. Shining Armor has some interesting things for knights. Weaselback Redcap is quite good for knights. We've got Trapped in a Tower, we've got Giant Skewer, we've got Fairy Vandal, which is another rogue. Another rogue! Oh, we're all alone. Hey there. This is a little bit more limited as far as the fact that it is only creatures that aren't flying. Which you can end up getting it flying and then, oh no, it can do everything, which is kind of lame. So we can put this on a knight, get some vigilance. I think we need creatures, because right now we're a little light. Youthful Knights. Ooh, Sir Conrad the Grim. Yes! There's lots of good knights in this pack, and they're all coming to me. They're all coming to me. Alright, so we got Knight of the Keep. We've got Embereth Shieldbreaker, which is an excellent uncommon knight. I think we take that here. Yeah. We got another... Ooh, Venerable Knight is good. Let's think about our colors here. If anything, it looks like we're splashing red right now. So, Venerable Knight seems like a good choice still. Lonesome Unicorn can make a knight. Rally for the Throne makes humans. Ogre Errant is okay too. But let's take this guy because he gives us knights. Exile target artifact or an enchantment. Emberth Paladin is very good as well. Let's take that. We got quite a knight deck forming here. And this is only pack 2. Neat. We'll take the Silver Flame. Which one? I don't know. Maybe barge in. Probably end up putting it in the sideboard, honestly. Ooh, Knight of the Keep. Not too shabby. Wildwood Tracker. Realm Cloaked Giant! Wow! What a pull there. Destroy all non-giant creatures seems like a really good way for us to regain control of the board. So we're going to take that. Ooh, Lost Legion seems good. Human Berserker. Return of the Wild Speaker. He's green, so it's probably not going to end up in our deck. And I was right, it's not. Frogify, Flaxen Intruder, and Giant Opportunity. So blue is looking like they out of the question, so let's move those out of the way. And we've either got Lost Legion or Emberth Paladin. A 4-1 versus a 2-3. I'm not sure which one I'd prefer. Scry 2 sets me up. It also has a double black mana cost, which we've got quite a few of those. Let's take the Lost Legion. We need more 3-drops. Oh man, Charming Prince, if only you were a knight. Alright, what do we think here? We can put Brimstone Trebuchet, which is pretty nice. We need more 3-drops. How many creatures do we have now? 15. Archon, you're so good, but I don't know if you're good. We got Ogre Errant or Youthful Knight. I think I'm going to take the Ogre Errant here. I know it seems like an odd choice. We're going to take the Ardenvale Tactician here. It's just real good. And we're going to try and hope that those trebuchets wheel a little bit. Glass Casket is really good. But also Ardenvale Paladin. Ooh, man. Yeah, I still think we're going to take the removal. Glass Casket seems very strong here. Lochthwain Paladin is pretty nice with Menace. Red Cap Raiders is a warrior. Yeah, let's take the Paladin here. Or yeah, let's take the Lochthwain Paladin, actually. Okay. What's the best thing here? Ogre Errant, probably. Yeah, let's take him. Ooh, Steelclaw Lance. That's really good. Knight of the Keep, Bartered Cow, Bargain, Jousting Dummy. He's a Scarecrow Knight. Knighty boy. How many do we have? 6? We need more 3-drops, maybe? Yeah, let's take the Knight of the Keep here. I think that's a better choice than Jousting Dummy. Emberth Paladin wield, okay. Youthful Knight wield, perfect. Lonesome Unicorn, okay. We'll take the Knight of the Keep again. Sure. Alright. So, we've got to move a lot of cards out of here. Bargain strikes me as not worth it. Lost Legion. Now that we've got... Oh, damn. We got a lot of Knight of the Keeps here. Do we just splash red for... Let's see what this looks like without any of the red cards here. So that's 3 cards we have to cut, which isn't terrible. Hello and welcome everyone. Don't forget that a follow or a subscribe on YouTube to my YouTube channel, link in below, is below in the About Me. Makes you guys eligible for a free pack of Double Masters if you guys want to join my Discord. There's all kinds of really cool pictures of lots of people pulling some really cool stuff. We're going to take Festive Funeral out too. Conrad the Grim and Realm Cloak Giant are just really good. They're real good. Now, that being said, Youthful Knight, First Strike, oh man, Buckethead is so good. Lockwing Gargoyle needs to get out of there. I don't know why I kept him in there. Knight of the Keep we could probably have one less of. And then we've got a 40-card deck. Let's take a look. Again, we're heavy on the 2-drops, which is pretty good. We don't have a lot of 1-drops since we cut most of our red, but we have a couple of mountains and 2 tournament grounds, which can pay for Inspiring Veteran and Steel Claw Lance, both. As far as evasion goes, we don't have a lot. We've got some Archon of Absolution. We got a lot of 3-drops, actually. Keep in mind, Lonesome Unicorn also counts as a 3-drop. It makes a nice nighty boy. So, how do we feel about our mana here? 2 cards that could not pay for Lonesome Unicorn, Archon, Silver Flame Ritual, Bake into a Pie, Glass Casket, Giant Skewer. Alright, wait, it's equipment too, right? So yeah, it could pay for Giant Skewer or Outflank. So that seems pretty good as far as I'm concerned. We can do a lot of early pressure with a really good curve, and then from there, just play good creatures. I think this has got a lot of potential. Bake into a Pie, having 2 of those is going to be really nice. Here's hoping that we don't end up in a bad spot with our mana. Splashing red for Steel Claw Lance and Inspiring Veteran might not seem great to some folks, but it's just really good in our deck. So we're going to give it a try. This is our warm-up draft. Our warm-up drafts normally go pretty poorly. Oh, man. Let's see. New York Screenwriter is our opponent. Oh, it's rank reset day. I forgot. Well, that's a start. Okay, we'll keep. We will keep. We need some more land. But that's not a bad start. That's pretty good. So all we need now to cast pretty much anything in our deck is 1 more land. And here, I want to get aggressive. I'm going to play the Knight of the Keep first. We'll keep being aggressive. So we've got green, white. What kind of archetypes should we suspect here? Alright. That's fine with me. Missed a land drop, but if we get 1 more, we get the Silver Flame Ritual. Maybe we can't. Okay. Take that out for now. And keep the pressure up. Okay. Prize Griffin. Seems pretty good. Can't cast that yet, so let's just keep setting up. No attacks. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty good. No attacks. Alright, so I think we go ahead and play this. No attacks. Conrad is quite nice. He can help us finish him off from here. We do have other ways of dealing with the Archon. So, let's Silver Flame Ritual. And here, we can just go ahead and attack with our 5/4. He's going to have to make some interesting trades. Although, yeah, he's going to have to. And we'll auto-pay for that. Okay. Protection from white. Forgot about that. Sure. So we will still get 2 triggers there. Probably should have gone with Conrad, but that's okay. Just need a tournament ground for our veteran. Doo, doo, doo. Okay. No attacks. Keeps going for our flyers with his flyers here. Probably Lonesome Unicorn would be better, but he's still got that pro-white. Probably should have held our... Hey, buddy. How you doing? Okay, we've got one of those too, but it's not going to take care of Archon. It might take care of... Nope, it won't take care of that either. Okay. So we can do this. And this. He's holding priority with his food, I'm thinking. And no attacks. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm really glad that you were able to share that since I didn't really get a chance to play it. That's a super fun mechanic there. I want to start milling myself here, maybe? Maybe that's the play. Wildwood. He's just getting me low enough that an alpha attack is really going to keep him safe. But all of his dudes are pretty small. Just having our nice warm-up draft with a little quick draft for Throne. We've got Knights. Good lord, he's got 2 of them. He killed ours outright. Makes me sad. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with that. There's another mana. It's not a tournament ground, which we got 2, by the way. Or a mountain, which we have 2 of either. Can't play that. This is the one. No attacks in turn. So, It's a good game if he attacks with all his flyers here. Yeah, it's a good game either way. Oh well. That's one way to start a draft. For those of you guys that are just joining me, let me show the deck off. It's not terrible. We just didn't draw what we really needed to draw, and he had 2 Archons, which made it really tough. We had one to fire back, but he also got rid of that real quick with the 1 green spell that does 5 damage to a flyer. It's pretty good. But yeah, this is our Knights deck, of course featuring Archon of Absolution, which is pretty nice. We've got all kinds of Knights. We've got Venerable Knight, we've got Youthful Knight ×2, Inspiring Veteran, Lost Legion, Tactician. We have 4 of these, but we only put 3 in the deck. Now, what does that mean? It means that we've got a lot of 3-drops, especially when you count Lonesome Unicorn. But, hey, it's a 2/2 and a 3/3 in the end. That's pretty nice. We've also got some good removal. We just need to draw 1. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. Just playing some Magic, you know. Also could have gotten a Realm Cloak Giant there. That would have been pretty nice. That was a pretty decent pull. I think pack 2, that was my pull. Could have swung it there for us, but it didn't. It's just the way it goes, unfortunately. Oh man, how's the raid? You're a nerd. You're not my dad. Oh man, that turbo draft looks fun, but I get wary of those drafts that you have to pay for sometimes, and that's why I didn't try it on stream, just because it can be so swingy and OP. I get, ooh, it's a pretty good hand. Youthful Knight. Oh wow, there we go. That's what's up. Alright, so let's just play the tournament grounds here. Heart you too, buddy. So that'll help us get a bunch of stuff on here. Ooh, looks like we have a fellow Knight player, perhaps? Let's get a Youthful Knight on the field so that he can't attack us. Yeah. Take that, you fiend. We can also put our Tactician out, or our... Sure, man. Okay. So that guy dies, but at the same time, we've got another one. It's fine. Okay, so play this. I think here we go ahead. Next turn, we've got enough mana to Youthful Knight and Tactician. We'll just go ahead and do this. Do you have another Shining Armor? I guess not. Oathsworn Knight. Oh man, that would have been nice. But now we can also bake into a pie. I think here we just go ahead and do this. And we do this. And... no attacks. And if he swings with the Oathsworn Knight, I think we'll go ahead and double block it. Because the Youthful Knight will drop it to a 2/2. Oh, I guess it doesn't. I thought it took that much damage off, but man, he's getting quite the curve going on. We gotta do something about this. Alright. Giant Skewer seems like a good way to get some food. It's still early, though. How do we want to do this? Let's do that. So now we have a 4/4. Do I want to attack? Yeah. Let's go ahead and attack. We'll make some food. Oh, it's to a creature. I'm a fool. Yeah, the drafting part of that seems really nice. So here, I think we do Lost Legion, Scry. Probably get rid of both of these. I want a Realm-Cloaked Giant, if I'm being perfectly honest. No attacks. Clackbridge Troll. What a card. Yep. We'll bake that into a pie, I suppose. Alright, let's do this and this if he wants to get squirrely. Oh no, I can't because it's not a thing. Rats. No attacks. Need to draw that other thing of black mana. Thank goodness for warm-up drafts. Yeah, he's got lots of mana, that's for sure. Maybe we could do better with our deck here. Yeah. That's going to be a good card advantage engine until I can get rid of it. It's probably got some way to recur that, is my guess. And that's why he wanted it in the graveyard. We'll see. Ugh. Shouldn't have gotten rid of that black mana. Yeah, let's give it to this guy. More intelligent decisions I would have made if I had been not a moron. You know what would be really great? Realmed Cloaked Giant right now. That would be really great. If you could please help me out. I'd love that. Look at that. That's red. Fortunately, it's not really going to do it either. Okay, so we have to sacrifice a non-token creature. We'll sacrifice a token creature for Clackbridge Troll. My days of black-white control have taught me well about this. Let's get rid of a unicorn. Inspired Veteran's a card. That's fair. And that's probably Alpha Strike material now. Yeah, sure. Just attack all. What? Missed lethal? Yep. See you later, alligator. And now there's nothing we can do. Good game. I'd like Realm Cloaked Giant to show up for one game, but this guy's Knight deck is 10 times better than ours. Let's re-examine how we're doing this. I feel like we're pretty inconsistent with the red, and I don't know if it's worth it. Let's take another look. So if we got rid of this, we could add in another Knight of the Keep and add in a Festive Funeral. Festive Funeral goes pretty good with Sir Conrad. But, I mean, is that really what we want to do? Or do we want to go even further into the realms of 3-color, considering we have 2 tournament grounds? It's just tough, considering how many double casting costs that we have. If that's really what we want to do. So this would be what the deck looks like this way, which is heavy in 3-drops again. We can ditch these. Oh, nope, not that. I'll just have one more each of those. And maybe have more consistent mana. Not have to worry about the Inspiring Veteran or Steelclaw Lance. Let's give this one a try. See if we can't eke out a win. We've just been overpowered. First couple of games, people just had some really good draws, or just had something that really stopped us early. And we couldn't find our threats like Realm Cloaked or Sir Conrad. So here's hoping that we find it now, and that our more consistent mana base allows our paladins to be a bit better. Well, there's Realm Cloaked. Ask and ye shall receive, am I right? Let's play that. Got some green boys. And we'll play Youthful Knight. Strong. Okay. Sure. What are we adding? Red. Okay. Bone Crusher the Youthful Knight. That seems like a waste. Man, all we've got is removal now. Alright. Let's play our 2-2. Not terribly concerned about Rose Thorn Acolyte. That I'm somewhat concerned with, so right now that does 1 damage to the Bone Crusher Giant. I think we just go ahead and bake you, bud. We take 2, but we get a food in exchange, and that seems pretty good. We'll sneak in 2 damage, and we'll see if we can't draw another card here. That puts 2 cards in our graveyard, which is nothing to shake a stick at. We'll play our Unicorn. The little baby unicorn. No attacks today. Ooh. Man. He didn't learn my lesson. The lesson I learned was save some of your removal. Ooh. That's a big boy. So that's 2. Yeah, let's take 3. Next turn he can do that. I think we want to go ahead and set ourselves up for the turn where we Realm Cloak. And I think it's going to be after the Tree Folk hits. We'll keep the Lochthwain. We have the ability to pay Adamant. So 4/3 with Menace is pretty nice. I think we just block here. I think he plays his Tree Folk. Yep. think I gain 3 life and play a Realm Cloak Giant. Let's see. Cool. I've got 2. This will be 3. So I can actually just Festive Funeral that, but... Non-giants. Ooh, I've never seen that animation before. That was pretty sweet. He's got another one, huh? Okay. I see you. Pay Adamant. No blocks. All right. This will really tell me what's going on here. Alright, so he's got open mana. Let's go ahead and block here. And he could end up Scorching Dragon firing me, right? So let's block... Yeah, let's do this. I've got follow-ups. Alright. I'm still rather pleased. Let me first make sure. Yep, 5. Now we're both in top deck mode. Alright. What you got over there? Oh, a Wildborn Preserver, huh? That's pretty good. Doesn't have another creature right now, though. Oh, and now we flood? After all this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's game. If he's got another creature, he wins. Oh, so no. Okay. No attacks, okay. Doesn't want to trade, I guess. Wants to try and figure it out. Fair enough. This one's giving him pause. I guess that's not combat damage. Oh well. Good game. I'm doing good, Panda. How are you doing? Just ended our warm-up draft with no progress. What I thought at first was a pretty good deck, but man, I must not know Throne of Eldraine very well. Need to draft it some more. I'll do that more when it's not quick draft, I guess. Ugh. But yeah, let's go do some more quick or some more regular drafting because standard is okay. Ooh, I have a standard 2021 deck that seems kind of interesting and fun, but also totally janky that you guys should totally check out. Good old Turbo Toots, Teferi's Tutelage plus some fairies, and it's interesting, to say the least. I need to tweak it a little bit, but it's kind of a mix of... Oh, wow. Blue-white flyers, anyone? Let's see how the uncommons go. Soul Seer is also quite good, but I'm going to take the Glorious Anthem. There is a lot of enchantment and artifact removal in this pack, or in this set, I should say. Ooh, Sanctum. Ooh, Liliana's Devotee, too. Plus he passed a Liliana's standard bearer, too. Oh, interesting. So what card was the common that he took? I wonder. Let's take the Devotee here. I think that's probably the strongest one there. And we'll take a freebooter. Maybe we end up going like black-white flying life gain. That boosts all of our life linkers, which seems to be the only way to gain life if you don't draw something ridiculous. But the whole idea of this archetype would be life gain enablers, which most of them are uncommon. Or they're really small and don't really do a great job of getting through to deal damage so that you can then gain life. Ooh, is our homie up here to our right hogging some packs? Titleist. Griffin Airy? Are we doing it? That's pack 3. Well, pack 1, pick 3. So... I don't know. It seems interesting so far. Let's just keep looking. Let's not count our eggs before our chickens hatch, as they say. As we all know, they say it. Basri's Acolyte and a Stinkweed. Basri's Acolyte's like the best draft creature ever. Legion's Judgment. Ooh, looks like black's drying up about pack 6. So we get 5 picks on the third pack before black starts drying up. That's not bad. And Deathbloom Thallid is also not bad with Liliana's Devotee. Cage Zombie. Seen a lot of red. What does this do again? Enters the battlefield. Exile all creature cards with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard until it leaves the battlefield, and then I can cast a spell without paying its mana cost. I mean, why not? Let's take it. I don't think it's worse than a caged zombie, you know? Ooh, I'm the guy. I'm the guy with the thing. Thallid, secure the scene, dub. Dub is pretty good on little dudes, but also kind of light on removal. Who knows? Well, maybe we'll get some better stuff. Let's take Dub for now. Dub on a lifelink is quite an enabler. Sanguine Indulgence in the life gain deck? How dare you? Makeshift Battalion or Bloodglut? I think Makeshift Battalion's a bit better. We'll take the... Ooh, we'll take the Mana Fixer, thank you very much. Forgotten Sentinel. Nah, I think the Lofty Denial is a better card. Fear of the Bitten going pack... or pick 13. Good lord. We'll take Duress for the sideboard. Thrill is a good draw spell. La 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 la, life goes on. Okay. Our rare's Temple. Not bad. I bet you it wheels. Kitesail Freebooter's good, but Basri's Acolyte is better, in my opinion. Obla-dee, obla-da. Yeah, you got it. think we'll take more of those. Pack Leader is just a good 2/2. Is there anything... Ooh, Feet of Resistance, though. Grasp of Darkness! Grasp of Darkness. Oh, man. My mom, who is a master seamstress, made me a double-sided Grateful Dead and Beatles face mask to wear, and it's super comfy, and I love it. But yeah, I love Beatles. I wish I could play more music with the stream, but I've heard they're getting... I hate seeing that. I hate it. It's so good. I heard people are getting slammed with bad things for playing music on their streams, so I just kind of want to stay out of trouble, you know? We could have gone blue-white flyers, guys. We could have done it. Ugh, I'm so sad. Got more flyers in the form of a Pegasus or a Fetid Imp. I think Pegasus. Ringmare. Ooh, never punished. Wingmare is pretty good, but I think Imp. Imp here. Yeah. Secure the Scene keeps coming around. Ooh, Temple of Silence? I mean, is there anything better than good mana fixing? Secure the Scene is some removal. I'll probably regret that. I'll probably regret it. I say probably. I'm definitely going to regret that. I need more removal. I've heard other strategies have come out in the last 10 years for drafting that are replacing bread. Like, for example, Brave is apparently a thing. I haven't heard too much about all this stuff, but that seems interesting. So we got no 1-drops. We got lots of 2, lots of 3-drops. Here... How many creatures do we have? Still got a whole pack. 8. This is actually tough. I think I'm going to take the Infernal Scarring. Ooh, okay. Got another Secure the Scene. It's so expensive, and I really don't like it. Gosh. I think I'm just going to take another Pegasus. I know, I just said. I'm sorry, everyone. But I think that's what I got to do. I'll take the Revitalize. I was hoping that would wheel. Feet of Resistance. Best white card here. Put the Gloomsore in the sideboard for right now. Makeshift Battalion. Mass Blackguard. Cage Zombie, Mind Rat, Cage Zombie probably. We've got a pretty decent amount of cards. Always pay attention to Pack 5 and Pack 6. What they're passing you has made it through so many people that chances are you'll see those colors. Ooh, man, Zubiri is so good. But Faith Fetters... Oh, look at this pack for us. Devotee, Acolyte. Ugh. This is gross, but I think Faith Fetters is definitely the pick. Containment Priest... Tempered Veteran is also... Oh, but Grasp. Grasp of Darkness, give me... Grasp kills something like 77% of cards in this set, in case you were wondering. Another Feet of Resistance wouldn't be bad. Would I take that over a Thieves Guild or a Daybreak Charger? We've got so many 2-drops. You know... Nah, let's take the Daybreak Charger. I like it. It's a good card. Believe me, I promise it's a good card for draft. Another Swift Response would be pretty cool. We got lots of removal, guys. Sanguine Indulgence, how many of those do we have? Just one. I wanted one uncommon flying lifelinker, but it doesn't look like it's in the cards today, guys. Is our biggest boy going to be a Blood Glutton? Yeah, looks like it. Shieldmate's not bad. Ooh, the white and black are drying up. It's cold here. Whew. I need a hoodie. We'll take the Water Battlements, but I don't think it's going to be great. Ooh, a late pick Gale Swooper. Love it. Alright, so let's start looking. Well, maybe Cage Zombie doesn't make it. Fettered Imp definitely makes it. So it's always good to have a backup. Like a nice little warm-up draft, you know? Ooh, the Silver Smoke came around. Now, if only we had some way to gain life. We'll take the Thieves Guild Enforcer. Another thing. Okay, draw 2 for us. We'll take this away from someone. Sure. Alright, we got a lot to cut here. Oh, and apparently we rare drafted like crazy. So, I don't think that our life gain archetype is going to cut it. I think what we have instead is this weird white-black weenie with lots of removal deck. I think we get rid of the Idol of Endurance. I think we go ahead and get rid of the Griffin Airy. I'm not sold on these 1-drops. Glorious Anthem is obviously good. I don't think we need the Warded Battlements. Those are staying, that's staying, that's staying. Sanguine Indulgence. Blood Glutton we don't need anymore because we're not doing life gain. 2 Pegasi, 1 Daybreak, 1 Feet, 1 Revitalize, 2 Swift Response, 2 Fetid Imp. What is better here? I think Mass Blackcard can go. We're still heavy in the 2-drops. Let's look at our 2-drop department right now. That's possibly because we have so many removal cards. But, I mean, like I've said before, if you're going to be heavy in 1 converted mana cost, you want that to be 2-drops. 2-drops are also your 4th turn plays. You'll typically have 2 left over to do, so highly recommend holding on to it. I think I will go get my hoodie on in a minute, but I think we can go ahead and get rid of Infernal Scarring. I think we got 4 more cuts. Is Makeshift Battalion going to be worth it? On curve, let's see, on curve. Turn 3. Am I swinging with 3 creatures? Probably not in this format. I think if we have to cut 3-drops, it's 1 there. I think we can get rid of a Fetid Imp. You know, actually, I don't want to get rid of flyers. I really don't want to. Where'd you go? There you are. I'd much rather get rid of one of these 2/2/2s, to be honest with you. Staunch Sealed Mate is okay. Thieves Guild is okay. In which case, we can get rid of the Makeshift Battalion. And now, what have we got? We've just got a bunch of flyy boys and removal and recursion. Double Sanguine Indulgence. What this could really end up doing pretty far for us. Basri's Acolyte pumps our 1/1s. Gale Sweeper's good. Faith Fetters is more removal. So total, we've got 5 removal spells that kill pretty much anything. 2 Swift Response kills anything that taps. Grasp of Darkness kills a lot of stuff. I think that's the deck. What do you guys think? I'll be right back. I'm going to put a hoodie on. And maybe pajama pants. I don't know why it's so cold in my house. Hoodie time! Oh, hoodie time! Woo! Much warmer now. I think this will do some business. More business than our Knights deck did. Let's give it a whirl. Didn't end up going the life gain deck just because we didn't get life linkers, really. I mean, we got Basri's Acolyte. We've got Blood Glutton, but what we really want is the Patrician. She's the real linchpin card for that archetype. I only wish we could have more cards, but we only got the cards they gave us. That's solid. Ooh, don't flood. Don't flood me, Daddy. Don't do it, please. Concordia Pegasus. Hold him off! Play the swamp there, because we want the Grasp of Darkness for next turn. Oh, man. Alright. I think we go ahead and just Kitesail Freebooter here. Kitesail Freebooty. Finishing below Grasp of Darkness Capture Sphere. What can he play first? Probably Grasp of Darkness. So let's get rid of that. He's got Roaming Ghostlight too. Good lord, what a good deck this guy has. Nah. So now we just hold open white mana forever for our homie, the Freebooter. Yeah, let's go ahead and play that. It's your turn, bud. So he's stuck on land. He's holding priority with the Fetid Imp, maybe? No attacks. All we have to do is wait to draw better cards here, and we should be okay. Alright. Pretty cool. I think we want to go ahead and... No tax. We want to hold up the feet, and we want to use our grasp on something other than a Fetid Imp. Oh, must not have been a land. That's rough. Alright. Cool. Caliph, Beloved of the Sea. How much of, like, compared to all of the other legendary enchantment creatures from this set, how much of a wimp is Caliph, or Caliph, or however you say her name? It seems to me, like, when you're talking about Anax, where you're talking about the white one, when you're talking about all the other ones, they have some really powerful / really useful ability. And this guy just... Oh, it costs one more to cast if it targets this one. That's not great. How are we doing over here? Doing good. Oh, did anybody else opt to go for... Oh, I got a pack? Okay. Oh, that's right. We drafted. Even this is our pity pack. Anybody opt to get the pre-orders? I did the math, as many people did on the internet, and it is a bargain. If you draft, if you play sealed, if you want to buy the Mastery Pass, 100% this is worth the money. Mastery Pass is normally $30 by itself. The number of gems that you'd need for sealed and draft by themselves quickly outpaces $50. This is 5 more packs than the equivalent amount of money you'd pay for gems, etc. to buy packs with for $50. So you get that plus some card sleeves and cards and 5 extra packs. So if you guys haven't done it yet, and you play Magic enough that the Mastery Pass is worth it, and you draft and you play sealed, buy this. If you buy packs, buy this. If you don't buy packs and you don't play draft... Well, if you don't buy packs and you just, like, let's say, draft and play sealed and that's how you earn cards for your collection, just go with this one. If you do both because it's very much worth it. But both of them by themselves are complete bargains. Now, if you don't want to buy packs and you don't want to draft, you just want to continue the standard grind, then neither of these really are worth it right now. But if you still could find enough money to pay for one or the other, I'd say that this one's probably the best value over time because the Mastery Pass has a few less gems than it's normally supposed to. I highly recommend going for this one because otherwise, you're going to buy packs. I do have so many gems. I play a lot. So if you guys have the ability to go for that, I highly recommend it. Oh boy. I, Christopher's son, or maybe it's L. Christopher's son. I can't tell. That's a hand. And we're on the play. That's nice. We've been on the play quite a bit. Got a Selfless Savior. Okay. We got a Pegasus. That's not too bad either. We got a Devotee out here. If we draw one more land in the first 3 turns, this will be really, really good. Oh, really? I had no idea. Ooh, do I play on curve? Or do I freeboot? I think right now we play the Devotee. We can freeboot next turn and have mana up for if we want to do something else. So we'll see. No point being aggressive just yet. We do have the ability to get back so many things here, so shouldn't be awful. Tempered Veteran's quite nice. Non-creature, non-land. Alright. What you got, homie? Anything? Unsubstantiate. Ooh, he's got 2 Acolytes? Gross. We like Acolytes. See if you'll want to block my Devotee with something. Alright. Need to find some removal for Basri here. He is way ahead of the curve. Okay. Plus with that Tempered Veteran. Oof. Yep. No. Take 5. It's just going to get them bigger and bigger. Gale Sweeper's there to block the lifelinker. Yep. He's probably going to put it on Acolyte. We need a removal spell so bad. Yep. Oof. Remember how I said they were the best creature cards in the game? Wish we had ours. Yeah. No blocks there. Okay. What can we do here? So, he's at 17. And he can pump up another Acolyte for even better trades. But we can get our stuff back. Let's see. So, let's do this. And this. And this. Just for... what for? Should still be a 1-for-1. Maybe he's got Feet of Protection. Probably should have ended up blocking Watchdog too. Okay. It's probably worth more to put on the Watchdog pile. There you go. Not drawing our lands either. Let's see. Chump here. So here he can get a 2-for-1. Probably would have used that to put one on. Yep, there it is. So, do we Glorious Anthem here? It's going to be really tough. But he had 2 things for all of our trades here, so that's kind of rough. Yeah, I'm just going to give it to him. That kind of curve, man. Whew. Into double Bowsery Acolyte, and nothing we can do about it because we didn't get any of our removal. Ugh. Drew some creatures, but in that case, we really wanted one of the 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removal spells. But hey, that's Magic for you. After this, maybe we'll play a little bit of the Turbo Toots. Try and have a meeting of the minds. See what you guys think about what I put in the deck, what you might put in the deck. Maybe ramp might be a plan. I don't know. I have to look. Maybe some heraldric banners. I don't know. Oh, I'm not talking about Turbo Draft. I'm talking about the... if we can draw some lands, that's not bad. I'm talking about the name of the deck. It's just called Turbo Toots. I'm sorry, Bowsery, but we need another land, or you're useless. What are the odds that homie's got some burn spells we want to get rid of? Double Titanic Growth, huh? Okay. Yeah, we're going to want to hold up Grasp of Darkness for when he does that. No blocks. Use it now, I dare you. Okay, good. Good talk. Okay, so we got a cur. So if we block with Goblin Arsonist, he gets back his Titanic Growth unless we kill it. So let's go to Kitesail Freebooter here. And if he spends his turn pumping it up, I'm fine with killing it. Time walked you, guy. Here I'm gonna go ahead and go Fetid Imp, actually. Wanted to try and get that giant growth out of him, but it'll have to be later. Go for it, homie. He's stuck on 2 lands. Go ahead, use it on Fetid Imp. I do not mind. There's nothing saying I'm going to get another land. Alright. Either way, if this guy dies, I'm not going to be terribly sad about it. Really want to get another land. Ooh, okay. Doesn't want his Titanic Growth. Wants to take care of my 3-2. That's fair. Burlfist is a strong boy. Real strong. I think I will go ahead and main phase it. Because I can get Silver Smote in front of Sabertooth Mauler, maybe? Maybe not. Still need another white source before I can cast that. So let's get a flyer out. Yeah, we'll keep hitting them. We'll take 3. Maybe the Silver Smoke Ghoul would have been better. We'll see how it goes. No blocks. No +1/+1 counters, thank you. Okay. Oh, interesting choice. Sure. Still got Titanic Growth. But we also have Sanguine Indulgence. If he wants to kill something, he Titanic Growths his Truffle Snout right now. That'll put a +1/+1 counter on Mauler. Yeah. And that's what he wants. And that's fine for us. Would be a whole lot better if we could get a little bit more white mana. What would I want to give up? Yeah, this guy. We'll keep hitting her for 1. If he's got another Titanic Growth. He doesn't. Okay, cool. But he's got Warden of the Woods, huh? Man, our mana is not that difficult. We've even got 2 mana fixers. There we go. Now we've got enough mana to start getting stuff back. Let's get... let's get Gale Swooper and another Fetid Imp. And for now, we'll just swing for 2. We can go ahead and give Basri some flying. Gain a little bit of life, too. Probably should have played one of those. Okay. Didn't want to risk the trade, huh? Alright, where to from here? Ooh, let's reset one of these if we can. Before it's too late. Yeah, 750. Stocks. Stocks. If you guys want to see any cool stuff submitted for me to play in Discord, feel free. I'd love to try out some new stuff. How do you guys think about those spoilers today? You guys check any of that out? We're mulliganing this. Even though that's worse. Both our creatures are... I think we take that out. Yeah. Right? There's so many good stuff. And there's spoilers. We've posted links to all the good stuff in... oh, good. In Discord as well. It's super cool, some of the stuff we've got going on coming up. I am so excited. Oh man, are we going to dub an imp? That'd be fun. Nah, no blocks. You got it, pal. Ooh. Okay. No attacks. We can Feat of Resistance away that Anaki Ogre. Alright. Okay. We'll do the same thing. Ha! You are not the only one with power here. Let's see. So we can get rid of it while he's tapped out. We also just Faith Fetters it. That seems pretty good. Got a couple of 2/2s. We could dub. What's the best use of our mana here? I think I just want to go ahead and Fetters this. He could have Rambunctious Mutt. No attacks. We'll go after the Watchdog if he attacks. No blocks. We'll dub next turn. Hopefully we get something else to play. Maybe another Swamp. Oof. That's close enough. Got something to back up here. All right. Our deck's just missing out on value. We've got a lot of 1-for-1. You know what? No blocks. If he's got another Feat of Resistance, so be it. We'll be in a much safer position to do this next turn. So he has to lose both the dogs to make the battalion grow. We've got Glorious Anthem in return. Okay, so he gets a couple more doggos back. Maybe, if he's got them. Nothing. Cool. Ooh, what's better? Basri? I think Basri's better. And then next turn we Glorious? Okay. Who are we chump blocking? Nothing, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and scry it up. Seems pretty good for us. No attacks yet. Really? Alright, let's do this, this, and this. Might be able to get pro-white, but even then you can only kill one dude. He might be able to kill the Pegasus or the Basri if he... Or no, the Basri if he +1s it. First strike, okay. So we can sacrifice that in a turn to start drawing some cards. Need to gain some life to get it back. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll see. Okay. It's pretty good. What do we got in the graveyard? Another Basri, huh? Okay. I think the most important thing to kill here is probably the battalion. Because it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. Yeah. Let's do this. And then we can put this out and make it even bigger. Let's just get a field right now. Because next turn we'll have mana up available for Liliana's Devotee to make Zombos. Which will be 4/3s thanks to Glorious Anthem. Okay. Seems like a mistake. So let's do this. And the flyer. Let's see what he's got. Do I want to? Yeah, I think so. Cool. Okay. Let's do that. And now we just keep swinging with our 4/3 and 3/3 here and do our best. That is not the card you should have killed. Pegasus is what you should have killed. 1 hundo. Or Devotee. Yes, trade things. Trade for me. So I'd probably rather do Silver Smoke Ghoul on my turn. Just because it's going to be a better... Sure. It's going to be a bit better for us to draw that card as well as get the zombie for it. But we'll see what trades he offers. Cool. More zombos. Definitely one of the better uncommons in the entire pack. Okay, so he's going to do 2 damage to each opponent. It's pretty good. That's value. Yeah. Cool. Not a bad deal ranking up there. It is gold after all. I mean, Whew. But Liliana Devotee ended up locking it down for us pretty much that whole game. And we are at 3 wins, 1 loss. Oh, I thought it was more than that. Didn't we lose 2? I feel like that's that visual bug that you were running into, Paladin, with Turbo Draft. Definitely seems weird. Ooh, did somebody give me some stuff? Oh, spoilers. Ooh, we got the leaked Nissa. Nissa of Shadowed Bows. Do you guys want to hear spoilers? I'm all about it, but if you don't want to, that's fine. Y'all can live your life the way you want to live, but this thing looks crazy. Okay, spoiler alert. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have Nissa of Shadowed Bows. She's got landfall whenever a land enters the battlefield. Let me make sure I'm not losing anything. You put a loyalty counter on her, and an up ticket to get a 3/3 until end of turn. It's a land. It has haste and menace. And then you've got a -5 to put a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control onto the battlefield from your hand or graveyard with 2+1. What? That is quite an ultimate. On a 4 mana Planeswalker, that's pretty good. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep. I'd like to get something other than Charger out, but I also... Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, baby. Yeah, that is definitely interesting. I would not have expected that, personally. Oh, good. We're gonna start doing stuff, y'all. Pretty neat. All the mutts in the world. Look at that curve. Yeah. Not wasting my anthems and whatnot on y'all. But I will waste other things. Hobble Fiend can run away with it. Let's go ahead and take that out. I mean, you can sacrifice stuff, but it's probably not worth it. But that triggers our Liliana's Devotee, I'm pretty sure. Yes, please. Okay. We'll just keep sending it. We'll just keep doing it. Every one of our removal spells turns into something cool. Why don't we do this? Does he have anything? Maybe he doesn't. Traitorous Greed, that's pretty good. Blackguard, okay. Yeah, we'll take it. And I guess we'll send y'all over. That's fine. That's fine. You did it! It worked! Hey! How'd you do that? I thought only... I guess you subbed. What? Don't tell me you paid me. Don't tell me you did it. Either way, Naked's Keck. Yeah. In which case that was going to happen anyway. Kind of don't want it to go away forever, but okay. Can't win them all, they say. Can't win them all. Do I want to kill something on the way out? I think I do. Yeah. We won't take any damage. We'll kill... Magmut? Magmut. Because then we can go ahead and Faith Fetters the Blackguard. Glorious Anthem! Cool. Did you get a land? No, so he's gonna pump up. Oh. Maybe he did. An ogre. Okay. Okay, honey. So I could play a Silver Smote Ghoul and a Daybreak Charger. The Ghoul also kills the ogre. I think... Actually, let's just do... So what do I have here? If I play Faith Fetters, that takes this out of the picture, and my 3/3 lives, and my 2/2s go through, or my 3/3 gets through. Yeah, let's do a Charger, because then he has to block the 3/3. Or it's lights out. Cool. Good game. Oh, nice. You have emotes! Congratulations! Yeah, my emotes are terrible. Don't subscribe to me unless it's Twitch Prime to just, you know, get yourself some commercial-free action. Rise to glory. Return target card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Return target aura from your graveyard to the battlefield. Alright, so we're pretty much at even money with 1,400 gems and 3 packs, but I'm positive that I lost one more. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought I was going to, and then I turned it around. I don't remember. We'll have to check the clips. We'll have to take a look. Oh, man. But yeah, Nissa of Shadowed Boughs. What a card, guys. -5 when it's already at 4, so you could play her, get her up to 5 by playing a land, and then put a creature card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of lands you control onto the battlefield from your hand with 2+1/+1 counters on it. Just imagine if that land was Evolving Wilds or a Fabled Passage, too. Like, ooh, baby. This is playable. That's you right now, buddy? Of course it is. We're going to keep this, but then we're never going to get the double white for Bosri's Acolyte, because that's just our luck, y'all. Love you too, buddy. Take it easy. Ooh, we got a mulligan on the other side of the field. Mulligan on the play. Not bad for us. Anointed Chorister. We would have loved one of those, but oh well. This will stop it for now. Yeah, 0530 is garbage. I'm lucky to be able to work from home so much. Okay, let's do this. Let's take a look at things. We don't really have a 3-drop we wanted to play. We could have played Silver Smote, but I'd much rather... You know what? You know what? We'll keep that on top. We don't want to play a whole lot anyway, so we could just put that into play tapped and play our ghoul. Okay. You do you, buddy. So that's a 5 mana sink. Okay. Excuse me. It's a lot of life gain. My turn. Alright, so here we'll play the Barons. We'll get the Silver Smoke Ghoul out. No attacks just yet. Oof. Feat of Resistance on our Basri's Acolyte might be pretty good, too. You never know. We'll see. Ooh, man, now I'm regretting getting rid of keeping the land. Okay. Let's do this. Let's keep mana up to make Fetid Imp a big boy. And we'll make those big boys, too. And we won't attack, because we've got ways to make them even bigger boys. Okay. That's fair. It's definitely a 100% great creature, so... Would've... Ooh. Guess what we're killing? Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's kill Mangara here while he has nothing to show for it, and let's go ahead and attack. Because we can feat. We can feat of resistance! Now, how many creature cards? Just the one, right? Okay. When one of these others goes to the graveyard, maybe we... Ooh, maybe we go ahead and sacrifice the Silver Smoke Ghoul and get it back. Sure. We'll draw a card with it. Concordia Pegasus is pretty good. And then we can get both the Basri's and the Silver Smoke Ghoul back with it. Seems like a strong idea. Or we just use our Sanguine Indulgence to get that back. We could have Feated of Resistance it, but let's do this. And we can Fetid Imp holding open black mana. And we can go ahead and attack. Five, 3, 6, 4. Seems pretty strong shortly. I'll take the 2. No blocks. Falconer Adept. That's pretty good. Alright, so let's do this. Let's do this. And yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. Ooh, can we get a big trade here? Okay. Pro white. That's a good trade. All right. Got a lot of lands here. Wonder what he's got going on over here. It's weird. Okay. So let's see. That's an interesting choice. Gains 4 life. It's another one. Alright. Let's do this. Okay. We're not lethal on board just yet. We need a way to get rid of that walking corpse, and a way to do a couple more damage. It's still anybody's game. Alright, a 3-3 and a 2-2. That's pretty good. Might as well keep trading my zombos for it, right? Ooh. Let's do that. And it would still be a 1-for-1, so let's just attack. Nope. Let's go to combat. Let's send these guys over. See what he wants to do. Cool. You gotta pay for yours. I get mine back. And now I've got a 4/5 first strike blocker with lifelink. Seems pretty strong to me. Basri Cat is also quite strong. What's the 1/1? Makes him gives a +1/+1 counter. Makes him indestructible. Alright. We are so killing that.
Now is the time to strike.
Oh, didn't even bother to attack. Okay. So, do we just go for lethal here? Alright. So we get Basri? We don't get Basri. Alright. It's fair. So making a 5/5 now. Okay. It's indestructible, so no trades. Alright, so he's tapped out. Just need a way to take him out. No safe way to do this now. Let's go ahead and... How do we want to do this? Do we lose our... I think this is the way to go. Okay, so him we just sacrifice straight up to draw a card. Oh man, I meant to. Oh well. Vigilance 6/6 is rough, but We just need some way of stopping it. What can we do here? Okay. Well, it's one way to do it. Nothing in hand. He can just block all those. But hey, why not? Okay. We'll make another one. Basri, stop being so strong. We need to keep him down. Need some way to pump up this freebooter. We need another one of our flyers to get Basri's acolyte along. Sure. Speaker, huh? Deathbloom Thallid. We will attack. Attack.
Please, let's talk instead.
Gale Swooper would be a big deal here, because then we can get through with our Basri's Acolyte and bring back our Silver Smoke Ghoul. Definitely messed up not sacrificing him for a card. Okay.
Oketra's love is your shield.
That's not going to help too much. Definitely want to keep him off ultimate. Okay. All these vigilance dudes killing me.
I trust in your abilities.
Man, this is going to be quite a game.
Let us strive for peace. I will guard your advance.
Good lord. Alright. If he attacks with Baneslayer Angel, chances are we get a chance to kill it. But look at all of these life gain lands, just so that he could be mono white and mono or white black, right? Interesting.
I I trust in your abilities.
That's it, huh? It's not gonna work. So if I play Daybreak Charger on Bazi's Acolyte, it becomes a 7 power, 7 toughness boy. We know I'm not going to block with it anyway, so let's fucking get our Silver Smoke Ghoul back and draw a card. Sure. I would pump up your Baneslayer, but that's just me.
My sand will protect you.
Feat of Resistance. Alright. Interesting. The turntables. Yeah, let's do it on my next turn. Got so much value over there. That's pretty good. But he's still got a 5/5. He's still got the ability to make it indestructible every turn. At least with this guy, he has to tap. So if he wants to swing with Gormand, I suppose that's fine. No attacks. We'll get our ghoul back. We'll pay for a zombie. We'll see if he wants to ultimate him now. If I was him, I would ultimate him now, just because that's going to win the game. 100%. If he doesn't, and he goes the route of Gormand, I think it'll be tougher for him. Because I am going to all out that Basri. It's still going to be tough for me to come back here. I'd have to have a way of getting rid of Gormand. Do it, man. Do it and win the game. Yeah, it's pretty much game.
We will be found worthy together.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Fight together and seize victory.
Tap everything so I can Alpha Strike back. Do it! Fortune favors the bold, my friend. No, okay. Gale Swooper. So Pegasus. Yeah. Well, we're going to concede and see if I did win all those games with just one loss. But there's no way I'm going to come back from a Basri emblem there. This is a good game. Let's see, am I done or am I not done? We might be. Oh, I guess we're not. Neat. Alright, we'll keep going. Yeah, some of the cooler things, by the way, we're talking about spoilers tonight, are the double-face dual lands, which aren't obviously called duels because they're not the basic land type, but still, really strong, really cool. Yeah, I like them a lot. I think they're called aren't they all pathways? I think that that's exactly what aggro wants. If I'm and the fact that there's 6 makes me think that there's going to be more to make up for the rest of the pairs in the next set, like 4 more maybe. We'll keep this. I'm thinking that. I don't know for sure. All right, we'll play a swamp too. Ooh, we got the same swamps. Imagine that in a draft. So he can take our Grasp of Darkness. It's fine. Ooh, we got one of those too. It's pretty cool. I think we take 4 damage here. Maybe he's got a Basri's Acolyte of his own. That could be true. Deathbloom Thallid might have been a stronger turn 3 play. Getting 3 damage in isn't too shabby either. And if he wants to swing all out and deal 6 damage, no blocks, we will do the same. You got it, buddy. We've got Feet. We've got Revitalize. I like our odds next turn. We've got lots of pressure on him, too. If I was him, I'd want to take out the Basri's Acolyte. But he's got one of his own, so that's fine, too. No blocks yet. We'll go down pretty low here. Let's think. So we'll go up to... So that won't block it. So if I gave it protection from white and a +1/+1 counter, we're going to gain 2 life. He's going to die, but this guy dies too. Let's do this. White. And then next. And we'll end our turn with Revitalize up. Maybe he counterattacks, thinking it's lethal, but we've got it. We'll see what happens. That's 8 damage total. Okay, that's fair. No attacks. I blink first. Let's see. No attacks. Okay. If he attacks with his flyers, he's got a good position. We need one removal spell to be back in this, really. Yep. So, he's using that to kill Pegasus. He's probably got feet. We'll see. Okay. So if we attack here, the counterattack is lethal. We have one blocker, but they're going to get a big boy, a 2-2 or 2-1 that can pull us up twice. So it could be a 4, then a 5. So that would be 5, 10, 15, 18 damage. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be enough. But we'll see. Right now, we can still make trades and gain life. We don't have the black mana to activate Fetid Imp, but it's at least a blocker. Okay, just attacking with one guy. Not what I would have done, honestly. And that's game. Good game. Oh well, we needed one more removal spell. Couldn't get it. Not a bad night. Ranked up. We wanted our life gain archetype. Didn't end up getting it, really. Got most of our money back. Yeah, it was good games. Oh, we got something. Ooh, Garrick. That sounds like Matt Mercer to me. I need to look up and see if that's it. That'd be pretty cool. Back off and let nature grow. All right, how are we doing on vault progress? 180. Okay. What do you guys want to do? I can do another draft. That'd be fun. I love drafting. Haven't really drafted Amonkhet. Do I want to punish myself and try and do another Throne of Eldraine draft where I'm just trying to get the synergy going, but I just can't? I don't know. I think we'll do another Core Set 2021 draft. It's fun. To me, right now, I am just waiting on Zendikar. When Zendikar drops, expect to see a big unboxing episode where we have tons of packs to open and see what we get. Of course, beforehand, craft all the commons and uncommons so that all of that goes towards vault progress. And then, yeah, we'll see what we get. We'll get some wild cards out of that and craft what we didn't get that we really want. I don't know, I think Nissa is going to be a very interesting tempo card, especially if you can ramp her. Landfall for an extra loyalty counter every turn is pretty insane. Now, you see, we're not doing the memes today, y'all. We're not doing it. Bowser's Acolyte is an excellent first pick. Gale Sweeper is not as good. Hydra is good. Thrashing Brontodon is also good. Let's get your... I love Brasserie, though. We'll take the Scourge. Maybe we'll get a bunch of Hunter's Edge, and we'll have lots of +1/+1 counters going around. We could also try and get... We've never gone green, white, +1/+1 counters before, I don't think. Ooh. Look at that. Grasp of Darkness. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the Mentor. Burrowfist Oak is quite good in our deck, but Grasp of Darkness is also so good. I would definitely... I like both. I'm going to take the Grasp, though. It's like the best removal card ever. I love it. Here, I guess I'll go... You know what? Let's take the Jungle Hollow. It's early, but you never know. This is already going so well. I don't like that one. He is not big enough and strong enough, and he wheels all the time. We'll take the Twin Blade Assassins. We'll go Morbid card draw, maybe? Kind of like we did before. Finishing Blow is not bad. Yeah, we'll take that. Be able to get rid of those pesky Basris. Ooh, Dilophosaur's good. Looks like we're getting past a lot of red, but it's also garbage red, so maybe not. Yeah, Finishing Blow is good. It's just so slow. There were so many times where I had that white destruction card where it would have been so much better to have Finishing Blow, though. The best card here, I think, is either Hobble Fiend or Spellgorger Weird. If green dries up for us, which it very well could, we might have an issue. Peer into the Abyss. Combo Breaker. But you see how weak the lifelink archetype is without some sort of evasion, right? It's really tough for your lifelinkers or for you to gain life unlimited without the lifelinkers that can't attack into a very good board. Let's take the Imp here. Return to Nature, Titanic Growth. Let's do that. You're getting your wish. Ooh, no. Never mind. I take it back. Protect my creature boys. That's often better than Counterspell or something like that. And look, I told you, it's going to wheel. So we're seeing a lot of white. A lot of the black dried up there, so we might end up not doing black, which is scary because that's all of our colors dried up. We'll see. Hobble Fiend, I don't think you're coming, bud. We'll see, though. Indulgence is good. Ooh, we got the Dilophosaur back? Yes, please. I expect to see the 4 mana, draw 2 creatures out of your graveyard, come back. Put that in the sideboard. We are seeing black come around. See? Look at that. Boom. People think it's bad, but it's positive card advantage. The only thing that you have to do is make sure that you set it up right. Spore Weaver. Ooh. Whenever he's dealt damage, you gain 1 life and create a 1/1 green sapling creature token. I had somebody play this and then say GG because I had blue creatures, and he didn't realize it was hexproof from blue, not protection from blue, and he blocked, and it died. Here we're taking the Hunter's Edge over the Spore Weaver, though. There are better, bigger green creatures, and Hunter's Edge is 10 times better. Grasp of Darkness is really good. Again. Animal Sanctuary. Bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, snake. We do need more creatures. Walking Corpse is not great. Ooh, Colossal Dreadmaw. We'll take that. Yeah, Hunter's Edge is one of my favorite removal cards in this whole set. It's definitely... I'd say it's the #1 green common, for sure. And everybody's like, oh, sorcery, 4 mana. It does work. Ooh, Surge or Hunter's Edge? Surge or Hunter's Edge? I've got 2 Grasp, 1 Hunter's Edge. I think here we go ahead and take the Surge. Because if we get it's just so... Oh, man, but I want that Hunter's Edge so bad. I'll take the Hunter's Edge. Maybe that'll come back around. We don't know. Run afoul. Portcullis Vine. Return to Nature. Walking Corpse. Don't have any 3-drops. Don't have a lot of 1-drops. We do have 2-drops. Let's take a Portcullis Vine. This is so bad. Okay. Oh, I should have taken it. Should have taken it. Now I'm lacking creatures in pack 2, pick 6, and I don't have time to find more. I'm going to be so sad. And now I'm pretty committed to this black-green, so even Conclave Mentor won't necessarily make this wonderful. But hey, we've got a lot of +1/+1 counters going around and lots of ways to pump stuff up, so maybe we'll be alright. It'd be cool to get the Mentor, the 3-mana 1/1 that gets a 6 casting cost creature or bigger. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. That's when you know you're in the right colors, at least. Blood Glutton, Steward, Caged Zombie. We don't have any 3-drops. Let's take the Caged. Deathborn is a great 3-drop. Thank you, everyone. Did you guys see that they passed another Tappy Boy? No one's going Blue-White Flyers in this pod. No one ever goes Blue-White Flyers, guys. It's like the #1 thing you guys should play. No one does it, because they're afraid of it. It's bad, but we'll take it. Hey, imagine that. The bear wield. Classic bear. Probably put that in the sideboard for now. Come on, Garrick. Ooh, that's a good sideboard card. Maybe we should have taken the Walking Corpse. I feel like Walking Corpses will be a dime a dozen come pack 3. If we really need more creatures, we can do that. So what do we hate? Oh, wow. No one's going blue-black either. Okay. Oh, man. But we've also got Devotee, which is really good in our deck. With all the removal we've got, it's an engine all by itself. I know that card is good. And yes, I want it. Ramp? I think we get this for our big boys, don't we? I mean, if we had white, obviously we'd be taking the Acolyte. But it's a creature and it ramps. Ooh, Scythe or Sabertooth Mauler? I think the Mauler's the choice here. It's a solid 4-drop. Pride Malkin. More +1/+1 counters. Oh, look at all of this. Look at all that burn. We could take a Sky Scanner. We do still need 3-drops. How many do we got? We've only got 5. I do like it. Do I like it more than... Oh, I've already got 2 of those. Yeah, we're going to take the Sky Scanner. Pass me more great things. Pass me more great things. Ooh. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll do it. That's... Okay, so far, 2 Grasp of Darkness. 3 Hunter's Edge. 2 Finishing Blows. A 2/2 for 2. Or a 4/2 for 4 must be blocked, and then you gain 1 life for each creature that died this turn. That could be quite good with Hunter's Edge, so we'll give it a shot. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Dare I? I don't know. No. Why would you even pick a red card? That has potential. Let's see. How many creatures did we end up getting? 20. Okay, that's quite a few creatures. Yeah, we can do Prismite. Probably won't make the cut. Village Rites, though. Village Rites, daddy. Alright, so we need 2 more cards. Oh, another Village Rites. Alright, so we've got quite a few cards to cut again. Let's see. Dreadmaw who wins the game? Maybe? Honestly, though, carving out that high seems gross. Blood Glutton, gross. We might bring it back. Hold on. So we need to get rid of 9 cards. Cage Zombie is not great. Titanic Growth, I'm not feeling. Alchemist Gift. +1/+1 gains your choice of Death Touch and Lifelink. That can be a kill spell, but do we need it? I don't think so. Portcullis Vine triggers Sabertooth Mauler, triggers Twin Blade Assassins, but then again, so does all of our stuff. Deathroom Thallid goes quite well with our Devotee. Let's get rid of a Walking Corpse. Let's get rid of a Infernal Scarring. I think the point of our deck is to really just get big, right? We didn't get a lot of Truffle Snouts. That's disappointing. But then again, we passed that Invigorating Surge. Probably should have taken that. 4 more cards. I think Canopy Stalker ends up being not very good. Hunter's Edge plus Dilophosaur, since it's not an actual fight effect, is so strong. Village Rites, you can go. Right now our curve is on point, but if we want to get rid of anything, it should be from the 4-drop category. Now, I've got 2 Grasps, 2 Finishing Blows, 3 Hunter's Edge. I think we can go ahead and part with a Hunter's Edge. What do you guys think? I don't want to cut any more creatures, because I've got 16. That's pretty much the sweet spot. One more card. Is it you, Dreadmaw? I don't know. I don't think it's Dreadmaw. Twin Blade Assassins is good card advantage. We're overloaded in the 3 and the 4 drops. We definitely want to get a creature onto the field as soon as possible. Do we get rid of the Dreadmaw right now? Or do we get rid of the Vine right now? Don't really want to get rid of any of them. Suppose if I have to get rid of something... Let's get rid of the Thallid. Gives us 3, 2 drops. Let's go back to the... Real heavy in the 4 drops, which could be troublesome. Recursion's good. Wish I had a Thrashing Brontodon, because that would just be really good instead of Return to Nature. I'm not sure. Not sure. But I think this is the deck. Now, as far as pumping Kieran Dryad turn 3, we've got a Devotee, which is rough. Might have trouble protecting it and pumping it up. But what can we do about that? Is it worth replacing with something else? Might be. I don't think there's a better creature in here. In fact, because of that, though, I think we want to put that back in and get rid of the Pride Malkin. That way, there's at least a little bit more of a chance of Kirin Dryad becoming a 2/2 on turn 3 on curve. Pride Malkin would, of course, put a +1/+1 counter on it, but it's not exactly what we want. We want it to trigger on its own. So how many? 4 or greater. Why don't we cut one of these and put the Pride Malkin back in? Peaking at 3 seems pretty good. So we've only got 1/2 creatures with power 4 or greater. We just grow all of our creatures. Alright. Let's take it for a spin. Whew, man. Now that I'm all warm and cozy in my house, I'm all sleepy. Yikes. This is super slow. I'm gonna play the swamp in case we get something good, you know? Drowser, huh? Okay. One more land. Two. Need to get ourselves on the field. Alright. Scorched. It's not a land, but it's not the worst. Wonder if he's got something in his hand that could give it. Alright, that's pretty good. I think I want to go ahead and kill that, actually. Hopefully we draw land. No, we don't. Oof. Alright, let's do that. Worst case scenario, we can Hunter's Edge to kill something with our Ornery Dilophosaur. No blocks. That's pretty good. Okay. Now that we've got land, this is looking a little bit better. Alright, Sky Scanner. I want to get Sabertooth Mauler on the field because I want to start killing stuff main phase. That's also quite good. Alright, let's do Mauler for now. We won't attack. He's probably holding on to a land so that he can deal 1 damage. We'll see if he can actually swing here. Because the idea is we want to start killing his Burl Fist Oak. Alright. Didn't even swing for one. Okay. So here, we can kill anything we want. What do we want to kill? I think we just want to go ahead and main phase kill the Burl Fist Oak. See if that works. Maybe he's got hexproof. No attacks. He could end up killing Sabertooth Mauler here. But that's not bad because we can just get back our... Oh no, he killed it with Scorching Dragonfire, so that could be a problem. If you don't block, yeah, it's gonna... Let's do that. Alright. Yeah. Discard your land. Whew! Alright. So, I think that was a pretty good demonstration of, once again, this color combination can be quite strong in draft. Okay, you got it, pal. Staggering Insight. Ooh. Okay. Did we get a pack there? I don't think we did. No. Okay. My bad. Oh, man. Onward and upward. For every bad night of drafting, you have a good one. I just finished watching... What was it? His Dark Materials on HBO. Panda, you ever watched that? I quite enjoyed it. And would highly recommend it. Considering, perhaps doing watch... like Discord things where we just stream movies for like a movie night or something. I used to do it with my old WoW guild. And we've been watching Lovecraft Country as it's going out, because instead of releasing all at once, they do it episodic still on HBO.com. So I don't know. That's up to them. But I thought that it was kind of cool. Ooh, this is a risky keep. But we have ramp and we're on the draw. We have ramp, but it could just die. But we're professionals. I could play that right now, but who wants a 1/1 when you could have a 4/4? He could end up killing this. Just gonna return it to my hand, that's fine too. Alright. Let's just replay it. If he wants to deal 5, we've definitely got the ability to recover here. Got a Dreadmaw on turn 5. I get the feeling that he's got the ability to kill this, but we're going to risk it here. Okay. Cool. So, we can play pretty much anything except for Dreadmaw. It's 4 mana. What's the most efficient use of our mana here? Probably this guy. And then 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5/5 seems good. It's also not killable by everybody's favorite What's from Madooger. So I think we go... So he's got it, huh? Well, he's got the... What's it called? -4/-4. I've got it in my deck somewhere. Oh, maybe he doesn't. Okay. Need something good here. We need another green mana for that to be good. Being down to 5 is rough. But yeah, that's game, unfortunately. Make it pay for it. He didn't, though. That's a choice. Oh, there you go. Fair enough. Good tempo play for him with that Baron. Let's see. If you guys are just joining us, don't forget to drop a follow. We've got ourselves a Double Masters giveaway. Basically, we do the Wheel of Names. So far, there haven't been anyone new, so we're just going to stick with the typical Wheel of Names until, you know, everybody gets their pack. I'm sick of these hands with not great mana. We'll keep it for now. It's got a curve. You use the Hive Mind mount? I haven't even thought of that in forever. Alright. Devotee here is probably the best choice. Ooh. Are we getting toots? Looks like we're getting toots, y'all. Okay. It's a race. Oh man, that's gonna be rough. We'll see if our Hunter's Edge can hold off, because we're going to lose a lot of cards here. And then we're going to lose another one, yep. Most efficient use of mana here. Probably the Pride Malkin? Unless, let's see, that's 9. We've got 21 cards. Never mind. Hunter's Edge is the best use of our mana here. Oh, wait. No. Is that lethal, though? Because this will be a 5/5. Ooh. That's rough. So here, we can Pride Malkin our Devotee. Swing with everything. Okay. Okay. It's pretty good. We do get to draw a card. Okay. It's another one. It's got to have something to stop us this turn. Okay. That's 11. Oh no, that's 13. I took your links. Your links? What are you talking about? You are such a silly fool. Ooh, we're getting that out of the way. Whew! That was a close one. He almost milled us. That was a pretty good mill deck, though. Just didn't have enough in the way of big green boys. Makes me feel like my Dilophosaur should come back in. Dilophosaur's almost better than that, isn't it? Almost better than Mauler? I'm not sure. Mauler never did anything for me, you know? Let's put the Dilophosaur back in. Yeah, sure, it's smaller. We can also put the Sabertooth Mauler back. Oh, you know what we could do? I'm getting rid of one finishing blow and putting in another hunter's edge. I think that's faster and stronger, especially if we have a good curve. How you been doing, Z? How was the raid tonight? You guys being strictly professionals? This is the third time in a row where we've gotten double basic, all the basics for one color, and then had playables for all the rest. But we're on the draw. We have to believe in the heart of the cards. If we get a green, that's not awful. Do get some ramp. Ramp in... Oh, wow, 3-color, huh? Okay, that's a choice. Whew! Yeah. That's our best choice here. And then we could Dryad Fetid Imp on turn 4. Go for it, buddy. Thrashing Brontodon's also a strong boy. Or we could just Colossal Dreadmaw if we get a forest. It's a big if, though. It's pretty good. We're gonna find it difficult to get rid of that. Interesting. Okay. That's an interesting choice. I don't know if I would have made that choice. So if I get a land, I can give Death Touch to the Fetid Imp, and then use Hunter's Edge to kill the Anointed Chorister here. Ugh. Unless he does that first. Hmm. Okay, cool. All right, well, we're at 7, but we get to do this, which is pretty cool. He's at 37, which sucks. But hey, it's something, right? Okay. We have enough mana to do both of these things. I would like to be able to Hunter's Edge that, but I also want to grow my Wildwood Scourge. But let's just do this. This way, if he tries to equip it, next turn we can Grasp of Darkness the creature before it gets equipped. So what is this, a 7/7? 3, yeah. Oh crap. It needs to be a 6/6. And scoop de loop. Okay, cool. Whew. Another rank. Not too bad. Alright, what is that now? 3? Easy prey. 3 wins. We'll keep going. Maybe 1 or 2 more games, depending on where we end up tonight. The Wheel of Names has quite a few people on there still that haven't had their chance to win, that normally are here. We've got lots of really cool folks that have really helped support the stream. We've had people drop follows. We've had people Twitch Prime sub. Do that if you guys want to have ad-free viewing. I'm in favor of that, but otherwise, if you feel like spending money, please donate to autism.org, because, you know, it's way better than me. And this is just my hobby, and I, believe me, do not need y'all's money. Oh, man. Let's see. That took a little bit longer than I expected. It's normally pretty much instant queue. How jaded am I now that I've been playing Magic for so... Look at all this. Look at this. Oof. This is a loss. But the man is too good to give up. Just draw me creatures, baby. Ooh. Devotee plus killing stuff. Seems really good. That's so aggressive. Stop being so aggressive. Super jaded. Yeah, we'll pass. The plan here is to let him attack and then make a zombie, because we're going to kill it on his turn. Oh, we can't. Never mind. How do we want to do this then? I think our best option here is to... Let's Death Room Thallid here. I expect a swift response, so I'm not going to attack. He's got a full hand of cards. I suspect the swift response is in his hand, which is why I didn't want to attack with Liliana's Devotee yet. Okay. Discarding or sacrificing? Probably discarding, right? Nothing. I'll block with the Thallid. I don't mind. Or do I? I mean, I can still grasp the Crypt Lurker. Feels bad because I really want to get value out of these and make zombie tokens. It's tapped out. I could also Ranger's Guile. Let's do this. Let's... Well, he's tapped out. We could do that. Nope, can't do it yet. Still got mana up for Rangers. There we go. Let's do that. Did you just blast yourself with sadness, buddy? I like it. Oh, try Naked's 5 Keck. Try that. I think that you could use it. I'm not sure. What am I going to cast? Is that Death Blow? Whatever it was for my Death Knight? Man, I haven't played in so long. It's crazy. It's so crazy. You know, it'd be cool. Let's just play this for 5. Yeah. Actually, let's just do this. He should have blocked that if he wanted to, but I guess he didn't. I don't know. Alright. Yeah! Nice. No, thank you. Alright, let's do this. Alright. And we got it back. That's Karn. The Carny boy. I spent 5 seconds making that in Photoshop. It was the best. Indulging patrician is good. That could be effective here. Got some big thirsty boys here. Okay. Nothing really does me much good here. No attacks here. Photoshop my farmer troll? Maybe. We'll see. Interesting choices here. Got lots of life gain. He has to block it. Okay. It's true. We have lots of removal too. And there's some of it now. So let's do this. Okay. Good game. Yeah, and it's 11 o'clock, so we'll stop the stream there. We'll continue on with this draft a little bit more tomorrow at the same bat time, same bat place. But it's the end of the stream, and we all know what that means. It's time for the Wheel of Names. The Wheel of Destiny, as Blanky likes to call it, of course. So far, we're 4 wins, 1 loss, with, again, green-black, which we've said is pretty good. We take losses because we like to try new things, but here we go. So we got Porky Pix, Veruda, Yargs, Asmith, Zinjamun's on there. You're in there, buddy. Bristle Rich, Daniel Chan, Igra, Naked Lactating Baboon Butt. Mac and Mike is a new follower. Sniper X? I don't think I have you on there. Thank you for the follow, bud. Sorry I don't have any fancy like overlay stuff, but I got you. I'm putting you in right now. Ba-boom. Pretty sure you haven't won before, have you? You're a new follower, so I doubt it. That'd be... For some reason, your name just looks so familiar. Anyway, congratulations. You're in. You're in it, bud. But thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Here we go. We're going to spin the Wheel of Names. We've got everybody on there that has followed and helped me reach affiliate. This Wheel of Names spin is going for the Double Masters giveaway / free, totally licensed sticker, Let's see who wins. This is very professional. Hello, you're new. Ooh. Ah. And tonight's winner is Porky Pix 0. Congratulations. You've been here for quite a bit. I know you're more of a lurker, so I'll whisper you on Twitch. I think you're watching now, in fact. But thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you guys like our content. If you like Magic the Gathering stuff, I also have a YouTube channel where I talk about a lot of different things, especially draft archetypes, constructed. It's definitely moved more towards the draft arena, just because right now standard it's rather stale. But we make weekly videos, normally 1 or 2 a week, specifically Magic the Gathering, as well as a sweet, sweet Dungeons and Dragons sweet stream. So check it out. It's decrepit. It's awful. We're debauched people. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Congratulations to Porcupix for winning tonight's pack of Double Masters. I'll whisper you on Twitch so that you can get all your information to me. Other than that, I think that brings it to a close, guys. Thank you very much. Good night, Sniper. I hope you win next time. Your name stays until you win, and I still got plenty of packs, as you can see. You guys all have a good one. I hope to see you again. Thanks again. Hey there, everyone. I just wanted to say thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, please drop a like and subscribe for future content. If you want to join me live, I stream Tuesday through Thursday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/nakedseamus. If you like Dungeons & Dragons, you can also join me on Saturday nights from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time while I DM Waterdeep Dragon Heist for my degenerate friends. Finally, if you're considering donating or subbing to my Twitch, I ask that you go to autism.org and make a donation there instead. Again, thanks for watching, and farewell for now.